All right, welcome everybody to EBIT Gaming's Modern Horizons 3 Collector Booster Box opening. This is Suffice, and here to kind of crack open this box and hopefully we get some good pulls tonight. I know it's been a long time since I streamed anything. I think the last time I did is also another unboxing for a set. I want to say like Wilds of Ardrain or something like that. But we're here today for Modern Horizons 3. So the reason why I purchased this is, this set technically is for modern set, and I am a Commander player. But there are a lot of Commander cards or staples in here as well as new cards for Commander that are in this set. In terms of like, most of the general cards, I have a good amount of them, and I was really only interested in getting like the nice fancy versions of said cards. So hence the reason why I bought the collector booster box. So this just came in today, and so we're kind of a little bit ahead of the release. I think the release is actually this weekend, but the pre-release was last weekend. So people are already cracking open packs and boxes since last week, and so yeah, we'll be here to take a closer look at what we got here. So anyways, let's go ahead and jump into it. We have the box. Obviously it's sealed, and you can see the Wizards sealed, and hopefully this is not a situation repacking. I will say this is a reputable seller that I purchased from historically, so I haven't had any issues with them yet. So I would be very surprised if I run into problems here. Again, feel free to ask me any questions, stop me if you want to comment any particular cards. More than happy to talk about it. So, some of these cards I don't know much about, just because they're new cards, and I'm relatively new into Commander, so I've only been playing for, I guess, closer to 2 years now, but still new compared to a lot of other people. So let's look at this bad boy. So brand new. So this is basically how they shove it on the display. And yeah, let's just do that. And I'm gonna use my fancy handy dandy cards holder. I don't know what you want to call this. Packs holder, cards holder, whatever. And what I'll do is I'll open the pack and throw it up here and pull the cards one by one. The reason why I want to do this is that way the cameras focus center on it, and hopefully you guys will be able to read it at the distance that it's doing so. I guess without really what I'm going to say, I just have to trust me that I'm opening the pack. I know some of these are pretty tough to open here. So some of the cards I'm looking for are the Titans or the Eldrazi's. Those guys are some of the newer cards in the set, and they're pretty powerful. I do have a deck that they can go in. One of my decks is Suspend Jorah, and all the big heavy hitter cards, things like that are something I want to look out for. So to give me some trouble, I'm just going to use a little letter opener to open up the pack, and it's not working out too well for me, is it? Okay, so pack is finally open. I think the back of the pack is the token. Yep, perfect. So blood token. So I'm gonna start so this is where the token is. I'm gonna flip it over, and then we'll have the cards here to display. So I think that looks good. I think you guys can see that pretty darn well. And yeah, so let's do this. I also have a bundle box right beside me to store all these extra cards that I'm getting. I picked up a pre-release kit, which came with like a little red die last week. And then also a bundle box, which came with this cool translucent die. Not part of the opening tonight, but figured I'd just show it off to you guys. So Yes, let's go ahead and get going. Let me go ahead and center this real quick because I don't think it looks quite centered. And yeah, so I'm going to keep my phone beside me just in case my buddy Blake is going to hop in here. Okay, so I need to stall for a little bit. Okay, well, he said stall for 5 minutes, and that was 5 minutes ago. So we're already we're already on schedule. So anyways, let's go ahead and yank these bad boys and let's take a look. Most of these I won't stop too much on them unless I feel like I need to comment on it. Granted, a lot of great cards. Ooh, these are all really good cards actually. A lot of good Eldrazi's in this particular set. And I might make comments on them if I feel like, you know, I might be using them for Pauper or things like that. So, full art foil mountain. Let's see that for a mountain. And I saw a what is it called? Retro card in the back. Snow-covered waste. Nice. So I got a retro snow-covered waste. Unfortunately, for this particular waste, I don't know why they did it, but snow-covered wastes are uncommon. As you can see here, wastes historically are common. You can't use these in Pauper. So that's really, yeah. So let's see here. Oozewag. What's the Oozewag? Oh, the Brushwag. Yeah, it's really ugly. It's really ugly looking card. The face is really creepy, if I'm being honest. So Snow-covered waste, I think it's a few dollars. So for like a land, it's not bad. So hard evidence. We're still in the commons. As you can see here in the bottom left, but it does have the retrofoil symbol there. Player cultivation. And it's my first rare in this pack, which is a good card. So any of these are the free mana or free cast spells by sacrificing creatures. So this is the green version of that line. So I may sacrifice a non-token green creature rather than pay spells cost. Search my library for up to 2 basic land cards, reveal them, put one in the battlefield tapped, and the other one in your hand. So, and for 3 costs, it's cheap to play anyways for 2 lands, but the alternative cost is where you get value out of this card. I don't know the worth of this, but I would imagine a couple bucks, maybe something like that. I don't think this is like worth a whole lot. I believe this is the commander card, and this looks like just a regular full art non-foil. So this one is Aslak, very good commander. I think it's pretty cool, very cheap to play. It's 3 costs, and it does have 5 colors in its text box, so it is a multicolor commander that you can build in your deck. Very strong, very powerful. It's one of those kind of commanders that you do definitely want to destroy on sight, you know, get rid of on sight. Otherwise, it's could be very dangerous to deal with. So I do like the fact that this is a full art version, so pretty slick. And unfortunately, it's not foil, but nonetheless, still a cool card. This is a mythic as well. So, okay, Archway Innovation. So this is some of the land sets that come that's in Modern Horizons 3, and these will all come in tapped unless you have the corresponding basic land of that color. So in this case, if you have an island, then it'll come into play untapped. But great ability. Pay 1, blue, tap. Next spell you cast has Improvise. So Improvise is pretty darn good. Flare of Duplication. You may sacrifice a non-token red creature rather than pay this spell's mana cost. So copy target instant sorcery spell. You may choose new targets for the copy. Again, another reduced casting cost spell, and it's part of the new cards that are in this set. So unfortunately, not for anything fancy, but looks like the card behind it's football. Ooh, the Necrobloom. Okay, so this is actually A really good commander. A lot of people have been playing it recently, ever since it came out. It's one of the it's one of the new ones for this set. It's one of the more popular ones. I believe EDH Rec has this within like its top 5 of the current week of commanders. So very cool commander, and I've read a good amount about it. But the fact that this is a full art is pretty slick, and actually, it is a full art foil. So can't really tell, but full art foil. So Necrobloom, the Necrobloom. Let's see how much it's worth. The Necrobloom borderless. So $10 currently $10. So that deserves a sleeve. So I'm gonna throw it in the sleeve. And the last one, last but not least, is a token. So I'm gonna throw this in the sleeve here. Looking back at these cards, let's see here. So looking back at these cards, I don't know if Aslak is worth something here. Let me double check. Full art. So, oh, it's not full art, it's borderless. Extended art. Sorry. Different now. So this one's a non-foil, only a few bucks. Only a few bucks. So still worth sleeving. I will put it in a penny sleeve. I think he's worth putting in a penny sleeve just because I think people will play him. Not quite sure on the free spells, but I'll go ahead and penny sleeve these two. I'm going to penny sleeve the waist as well. I think the waist is worth a few bucks. Flare again. So again, player series cards. I think this is the money card for this particular pack. Knowing the prices of the packs currently going, I don't think I quite made my money back on that pack. So welcome, Zachary. Yeah, it's been a hot minute since I streamed anything, and my collector booster pack came in, so I figured I will just hop in and stream. Welcome. I think Blake's also watching, Zach, so we'll be hanging out together. So again, I'm gonna start back here with the token and flip it over. We got ourselves a whale token. A big mean looking whale token. When this creature dies, create a 9/9 blue Kraken creature token. So it's 6/6. So I think got a little dusty there. So I'm gonna flip this around and let's start the show. So Dog Umbra. Nothing of note. Foreboding Landscape. These are great. These are common, and they're essentially fetch lands, and they allow you to fetch the corresponding lands. So, and the cool thing is, I'm sure they did it on purpose. The lands that you can fetch are part of the cycle cost too. So, black, green, blue, and basically it tells you you can search for a swamp, forest, or island, and put it in battlefield tap. The cool thing about these is they come into play untapped. You can tap them for colorless mana right away. You can also cycle them if you want. It is an expensive cycle cost, but the fact that you can do some really good mana fixing for very cheap, these cards aren't that expensive. So for a budget player, it's a really great option for people you know, balling on a budget. So, but yeah, let's go ahead and flip through this other utter insignificance. So, Nyxborn. Yeah, the land is pretty. So no elemental blast. I think this is like $1.50, something like that. I imagine this will see more play. Really, really good card, and this one's a foil. Yeah, look at that. Well, I think it's $1. Might be imagining things, but I'm gonna go ahead and penny sleeve this, just because it's a. I think it's a card that would get used often. So, signature slam. Priest. Ooh, nice. This one is a foil priest of Titania. She's played in a lot of elf decks. Very, very good elf card. And I think this is the second one I've gotten of her. I think she deserves a sleeve. If anything, she's worth like at least a couple bucks. Maybe like $1.50, something like that. Another foil land. You know, the full arts for this set are great. They always have like the Eldrazi in the background, and they did a cool job. And the non full arts are also really nice lands. Like the artwork on them is very gorgeous. So big fan. Okay, Tireless Provisioner. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, create a food token or a treasure token. Oh, this is uncommon. This is probably not too bad for a Pauper commander. Certainly there's stronger ones, but this is not a bad one. You know, she's pretty decent for monocolor. So this is a retro foil. Also possibility for for it to be a Pauper commander, but let me read what it says. Search library for a card. Mana value less than equal to the devotion to black. Reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle, release 3 life. So don't know if this would be good for Pauper. But the card itself is not bad. For an uncommon tutor, it's pretty decent. You know, it by itself will at least tutor for one cost thing. Ooh, Polluted Delta. So this is a foil fetch land. So this is money. Right now they're a little bit lower in value because of the set releasing. But all fetch lands will always come back up in value. So this is a great pull. Most likely, this will help me break even on a pack at least. So Hidden Task Master. Let's see here. Yeah. So what Blake was saying, the like the priest, the original cards have the watermark set, and it shows right here where their original set came from. So wherever the card, what set they came from the card. So just kind of like a homage to like where the cards come from. So, and they did that with Modern Horizons 3 here. So that's why you have the double cogs. And so whenever you see that, you already know it's from some previous sets. So Hideous Taskmaster. I'm not familiar with this card. See here, when you cast a spell, for each opponent, gain control of up to one target creature that player controls until the end of the turn. Untap those creatures, they gain Trample, Haste, and Annihilator 1 to end turn. It also has Trample, Haste, and Annihilator 1. So it costs 6. It's a 7/2. It's really strong. It probably will die after it swings. It's a rare. I don't think this card's really worth much. The fact that it's 7/2. So let's see here. White of the Reliquary. Village Vigilance gets +1/+1 for each creature card in my graveyard. Oh, okay, that's not bad. Sacrifice another creature, search your library for a land, put it on the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. This is actually a pretty strong card. I'd imagine that it would go really well with Reanimator decks or Aristocrats style deck. The fact that it's a 1 green, 1 black, 1 green, very easy to play. And it's a 2/2, so it's pretty solid. And it has Vigilance by itself, and it can get pretty darn strong. For +1/+1 for each creature in your graveyard. So it can make itself stronger, and it can help you ramp as well. So I think this is a really good card. In terms of value, This is extended art. Let's take a look. Yay. Extended art. Okay, so extended art is actually not too bad. Looks like it is $3.58 on TCG Players. So I will go ahead and sleeve this in a penny sleeve. So anything is like a few bucks. I'll sleeve it. I think it's worth sleeving. So got a full art back there and see what we got here. Oh, Soren, nice. Okay, he is a mythic legendary creature. He's one of the new legendary creatures that I have where they can transform, flip over, and become a planeswalker on the opposite side. So the full art Soren, I believe, is worth a good amount. So let me double check here. So TCG Player is about 20 bucks. So really good pull. I think really solid on that one. And yeah, 20 bucks, man. That's really good. So this pack has certainly paid for itself. I've gotten a fetch land, I've gotten the white of Reliquary, and I got a Sorin. So, we're already looking at tremendous value on the card. So let's see here. Ella Dimri. Yep, Dimri. I don't know who this is. So let's take a look. You may look at the top card of your library at any time. You may cast creature spells from the top of your library. Pay 1. Tap 2 untapped creatures you control. Reveal a card from your hand or from the top of the library. If you reveal a creature card this way, put it onto the battlefield. Activate only during your turn. This is a retro foil art, I believe. So let's take a look. He or she might be worth. So retro frame. Foil. Okay, so retro frame foil. Wow, $27. Look at that. So this pack absolutely knocked it out of the park. Just for this single pack alone, and obviously we got the germs. So really, really great pack. These few cards here, all from this pack, and then the priest as well. So really good hits on this particular pack. Definitely paid for itself. I think, what, $80 to $100 on that pack alone. So great pack. Good value. Good value. Big money. Big money, guys. So we're down to. Not down to. We're on the third pack out of 12. So we got 9 packs left. 10 if you're counting the one I'm opening now. And yeah. So again, back of the card. Sleeves. Treasure. So foil treasure, or not foil treasure card. So really nice. And let's go ahead and get started. So expel the unworthy. Not a bad card. Gargantua. Zahora. Knight. Rosecott. Galvanic Discharge. Emrakul's Messenger. I think I have like little cat hairs floating around here. Uncommon. I don't think this is flying. Let's see here. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, create a 0/1 Eldrazi spawn. Okay. Don't know if this is worth. If it's good for Papa or not. Probably not. I'm gonna say no to that. Depth Dweller. Made my son a card. Sundering Eruption. So uncommon. Full art Forest again with the full art with the cool Eldrazi's in the background. Love it. And this one is foil. I think all the full arts I've pulled so far have been foil. So retro frame and foil. Cool looking card. And this is a like a good inclusion for like a lot of decks too. Ashling is a mythic and also a pretty good commander from my understanding. A lot of people have also started looking at Ashling as a commander. I think this one is just a regular. So 14 bucks actually. So really good value here. This one's, oh, actually it's foil. Didn't notice from my angle here, so it's foil. Oh, okay. Looks like, I guess they, no, it's a pre-release card. I'm looking at the wrong dang card. Sorry, so apologies, is not 14 bucks. It is $8. So the pre-release card is the one that's the one that's 14. This one's $8. Still not a bad pull. So I'll go ahead and sleeve this one. It's the first one sleeve. So I don't think that's worth anything. Enters the battlefield, sacrifice any number of creatures with the base power or toughness of 1 or less. Create that many 4/4 that drives the angel creature token to flying and vigilance. Oh. Okay. So I guess if you can sacrifice those creatures, swap them, make them turn into 4/4. I don't think this is worth anything, so I think it's 50 cents or something like that. Unfortunately, even though it's a rare. But I think it's one of the commander cards, so I can throw that down here. Oh, I got a... Oh, no, it's a different card. Okay. I got a... Lilia full art. For some reason, I thought it was like Ashling, the Ashling card, but this is a... not the same card. So, unfortunately, only $1. Unless it's foil. If it's foil, then it would be worth a little bit more, $3. But so it's a $1 card. I'm gonna throw it to the side. Ocelot Pride, another mythic. Ocelot Pride, borderless. Wow. Okay. Did not expect the value of this particular card. It's 37 bucks for Ocelot Pride. So this already paid for the pack. It's unfortunately not foil. If it was foil, it would have been $57. So, but still, good value. This is like a good hit for the pack. Otherwise, the pack itself wouldn't have been good. Oh, Ugin's Labyrinth. Okay, this is a card that I wanted or needed for myself. So this is even worth even more. This is the full art foil pack, and so non-foil right now is 60 bucks. So this bad boy is a foil. As you can see, it's $92 for this card. This is such a good pull. This pack is like better than the last pack. The last pack I got had like 3, 4, 5 bangers. This one card like I don't know how to say it. It's just so much better value. But yeah, man, God pull. This is great. The only thing better than this would be the texture foil. But man, this is such a good card. Good pull. So, man, yeah, I'm speechless. That's almost $100 card, and this card will only increase in value. Like it's not going to go down in value. It's such a good card. Oh yeah, Blake. Yeah, you got the stamped one, and yeah, stamped one. I mean, any version of that card's gonna be worth buku bucks. Especially the pre-release ones. Great card. But yeah, the fact that I got the foil, man, I'm pretty happy with that. That's one of the cards that I'm looking for this particular set. It's one of the money cards as well. But it's definitely, one of the $100 type cards that you want. So anything related to the Eldrazi is really, the cards that you want to pull for. But yeah, Ugin's Labyrinth, man, great pull, full art foil. That's that's such a good value, and it's already paid for a big chunk of the entire box just me pulling that. So really good, really good deal. So yeah, Blake's also watching, but he's looking for a handful of cards. He wants some retro foils for the fetch lands. I haven't pulled one yet, but it's here's hoping, right, to pull. But and he's looking for a few certain ones, so he's down to like four. You have no trade leverage. Yeah, I got like the God one. Like I love these. Love these Triome fetches. Refurbished familiar. This is a poor looking rat, but it's like a rat that's been like repurposed, like mechanical parts and stuff like that. I remember seeing this card pre-release, but yeah, it's a zombie rat. So lethal throwdown. Foil. Destroy target creature. Planeswalker. Draw a card. We had this already. Looks like Wizard of Oz, right? So Legion leadership. So these are cool. These are some of the uncommon cards, and they have a reverse side for land, so they come into play tapped. But it's good mana fixing, but you have options where like if you're low on land, you could just play this, and you got some decent mana fixing. It's a little bit slow, but who cares? You got two options. You can actually play both, either side. So a lot of flexibility in these cards. And Swamp, again, Eldrazi in the background. Really cool. One of the things that, Wizards tries to do with any of their Modern Horizon sets is they these sets kind of like change or evolve the format. They really want to push it to the next level. And that's why some of these cards are so dang good. Even if it's an uncommon or common, you get some really good cards on top of everything. So Galvanic Discharge, really cool version of Lightning Bolt. It's a little bit different. Obviously, it's similar costs. It does 3 damage, but it only targets what is it called? To the permanent. So it's a planeswalker or creature. So you can't hit players with it. But besides that, it's pretty darn good. And it does cost 1, and you can kind of choose how much damage you want to do. So for any kind of energy matters kind of deck, this is probably an auto include in a red commander. Energy matters. So ooh, Victimize. So Victimize, this is a full, not for it, but a retro frame foil. Victimize gets played a decent amount, actually. I use it on my Mirren deck, and so let's take a look and see how much this particular one's worth. When I say it's like worth a decent amount, it's worth a decent amount for an uncommon. It's not a. I'm not saying it's gonna be worth a lot. Oh, so I lied. 57 cents. Dang. Dang, 57 cents. I got bamboozled. I had my hopes up so high. So, anyways, next card. Ugin's Binding. Oh, another good hit. This is basically a Cyclonic Rift on a card. So, this is a really good solid card. I think I have the full art non-foil already. Nonetheless, still really good card. Let's see how much this bad boy's worth. So foil is $18. So good pull on this. So Ugin's Binding. I'm gonna go ahead and so now we're getting into the nitty gritty, the Valley card. So this is my mythic for this particular set. So Aslak again. But we put him earlier. This is the full art version of Aslak. I think this one is only like $3 or something like that. So oh, I lied, $5. So $5 unless it's foil. In that case, it is $8 if it's foil. So Cool thing is I got a little sneak peek behind the card, so it looks like we got a lot of full art foils lining up. I'm gonna go ahead and sleeve this bad boy because he is worth at least $5 right now. Certainly the cards will go down a little bit as the release happens. And Nadu, this one, he's worth money. I think he is $15. One of the more hated commanders that just released on this set. He's very strong. He's very tough to deal with. A lot of people don't like him. I lied. He is $30. So he's actually a lot more than I thought. He's double the cost. So for this pack between Ugin's Binding, Aslak, and Nadu, I've already paid for the pack. So great value on this. I'm gonna sleeve this sucker because he's $30, $33 actually. So a lot more than what I thought. Rasheen, she is not worth much, I don't think, but she's still good. I think she's one of the better fair commanders out there. And so for retro foil, $2. So not too bad. I'll go ahead and sleeve her on a penny sleeve. She deserves something. Okay, 6. Ooh, full art 6. Nice. I like this art a lot. Big fan of the card. 6 is a really great card, especially for like recursion and landfall type decks, I believe. And yeah, so. And 6 also is worth $20. So good value on this pack. I think this pack is paid for itself double, at least. And oh wait, this is foil. So it's worth more than $20. So this, I just realized that he's a foil card. Let's take a look how much foil. So he's actually $30. Great pull, man. This was a great pack as well. I mean, like, you know, with 30, couple bucks here, 30 here, couple bucks here. I think what was that, 20, $25, something like $30. So, you know, that's $100 already. In those cards for that pack. So, again, another banger of a pack. Now, I will say is, I have read online that people have gotten packs or have gotten booster boxes that have been duds, and so certainly a lot of people out there have been unlucky and have not pulled much. So here's me hoping that this trend continues, and I hope I continue to get good cards, and may the magic gods give me the luck I want. So I think without counting everything, you know, right now, I'm pretty sure I've already broken even on the purchase of the deck based on the cards that I have pulled already. So I think we are at, let's take a look here. How many packs do we have left? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 packs. So this is my 4th pack, I believe. So I've already opened up 3 packs. The 3 packs. Let me think my math's right. I think I opened up more than 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, I lied. 5 packs. This is my 5th pack. So 4 packs I feel like I've already paid for the box. So I think that's a really good hit here. So anyways, let's go ahead and let's continue with the show. Sentry, Wing It, cool art, really cute like little ferret dragon thing. And this is it's a 2-cost card, but it's not bad for something like a Feather. It's still really pretty decent card. It does come with a flying counter on it. The flying counter is kind of useless, but the scry, so it's kind of like a cantrip, right? It's like a cheap version of cantrip. Does more energy matters? Foil. Deceptive Landscape. Another Triumph type card. Full art, or not full art, but foil. So there's not many sagas. There's not many sagas in Modern Horizons from what I noticed, but so this is one of the few. Let's take a look at this one. To your next turn, whenever a creature attacks, you Planeswalker control, they get -2 to enter. Discard any number of cards, then investigate twice for each card discarded this way. Shuffle 3 target cards from your graveyard into your library. Oh wow, for 2 mana, that's not bad. For uncommon, this is uncommon. I mean, if you look at it, like such a good value, uncommon. Okay, Cursed Wombat. Kind of hard to see the art from the camera angle, but as you can see, this looks pretty cool, right? Bricks and Ironworks. Planes. So again, full art foil planes. Eldrazi in the background. Got a glimpse of a red card in back, and I just saw it already. Unholy Heat. So this is my common retro. 2 damage to our creature, Planeswalker. If there are 4 or more card types among cards in your graveyard. So Delirium, nice. So this is my foil little cool symbol here. Okay. I think the Nightmare is a decent pull. I think this is retro frame foil, right? Nope, it's not retro frame. Let's try this again. So it's regular. It is foil. It's probably $5. Yeah, it looks like $5. So $5. Now the interesting thing about this one, not typical with the cards we have, but if you look the bottom here, the foiling stamp barely touches the bottom of it. Then this might be classified as like a minor misprint. So this might fetch a little bit more on the secondary market for it. So I do know, I think it's better if it's like the foil stamp's like way off and often somewhere else, but I think that it's so close to the top it might count as a misprint, but we'll see. Okay, Dispatcher. Leaves the battlefield to create a... I don't know if that's any good or not. I don't think so. I think it's just one of the commander cards in the precons. Yeah, it's 50 cents. So no, not worth anything. Womp womp. Oh, another Polluted Delta. Okay, so this is a extended art Polluted Delta. Again, fetch lands worth a good amount. In general, they're always will hold value. They'll see slight dips from time to time, and then after the set has been rotated out a little bit, then you'll see it jump back up. So right now, I think not right now, I think, but it's a closer to $20. So it's about $20 card, good value card, and it'll bounce back up after some time. So, and it's blue black, really highly played color. Oh, Kalia, nice. I have been wanting to get this one, and I told myself if I did pick her up, I would be building a deck for her. So looks like I'm going to be building a deck for Kalia. Really cool art. I'm a big fan of this particular art, and I think this is worth like $20 or something like that. Let me see here. Which one? So 343. Okay, I lied. So it's 36.5 bucks. So great pull between her and Polluted Delta. I mean, I've already gotten my value out of the pack. So love this trend. Hopefully it keeps going. If this is a foil, it'll be worth a lot more, but nonetheless, really beautiful art. Really great card. Kudo. Oh, so this is a foil etch Kudo. He is the king of bears. King among bears. Really funny card. I do like what he does. He's really fun. It's a really fun kind of card. Unfortunately, he's only worth $3, so not the greatest of values, but cool, fun card nonetheless. I certainly don't mind having this card. Obviously, as you guys already saw, I already got my value out of that particular pack. So yeah, no, I can't complain. Like anything after that, it's kind of really like bonus, right? Bear deck. Yeah, no, Kudo is really cool. Kudo is absolutely a bear deck. He makes everything else a bear. He's a bear. He's the king among bears. Really fun card. So really cool art. Moonfolk token. And we'll take a closer look at it when I flip back to it. Other side, if I can remember. As I'm knocking my table around, so let's go ahead and flip over. Tune the narrative. Draw a card. You get 2 energy. Really good card for an Energy Matters type deck. So, and that was foil as well. Another Triome foil. Obstinate Gargoyle. The artwork on this is pretty cool, but hard to tell unless you're kind of looking up close. So, really cool card. It has Persist. Really interesting card. Metastatic Angel. Again, really great looking art. Phyrexian Human Cleric, so it has a lot of types, creature types. So whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, proliferate. Really good card for any proliferate deck. This is probably an auto-include in anything that proliferates in these colors. So, Ethereum. Oh, more sagas. Okay, Swamp. We pulled one earlier already, but nonetheless, still always cool to see for foil. The Eldrazi in the background. Meltdown. Meltdown is a really good card. I'm a big fan of it. It's certainly a destroy all type artifacts. Really cheap to play, and it adds more to red. Right, gives red more options of dealing with stuff. So Meltdown. Am I reading this right? So this is a retro frame Meltdown. Yep, looks like a retro frame Meltdown. It is. So retro frame, is it foil? No. So it's 70 cents. Not bad. Snow covered waste, nice. And we got a. I'm gonna go ahead and sleeve the Meltdown because I think it's a. I wouldn't say staple, but it will get used a lot. Again, snow covered waste. I think worth $2 or $3. This one's a foil, and this is a retro frame foil. So good card nonetheless. Volatile Stormdrake. So this one is a Energy Matters kind of card, but I think this is the one that lets you steal other creatures. So I don't know if it's worth much. But I don't think this is retro frame either. It is foil, but it's not retro frame. So, $3.71. So, a few bucks. So not bad. Salvation Colossus. Another commander card. This one's a extended art. Not worth anything. So $1. $1.25. Womp womp. Oh, I see another Kudo in the back. Ripples of Undeath. Also extended art. Let's see how much it's worth. $2. So $2, not terribly bad, but not a banger. I think this is it's gonna be my first pack that doesn't pay for itself, which is fine. I've already gotten my value out of the box, but hopefully, hopefully this, hopefully the luck continues, right? From there. So Kudo is $1. So this particular Kudo is $1. This one is not a. Oh, I got a Nadu. Okay, I thought he was the last card. Nice, I got a retro frame Nadu. Full etch. Nadu, sorry, not retro frame, full etch. Wow, full etched. $30. And here I thought I was not gonna get value out of this pack. And Nadu sneaks out Nadu. So really good value there. Drowsy Spawn, I did remember about the art card. So Moonfolk Flying Token, 1/2. Really cool art. Foil too. I like it a lot. And obviously the Eldrazi Spawn, which you will be using these spawns a lot for that. But man, Nadu, great pull. So certainly just barely skirted by on the value of the pack. And yeah, I will take that. I'll take my wins. Take whatever I can get, right? Yeah, take my wins where I can. So we have a spirit here. Okay. Flippin'. Let's take a look. Faithful Watchdog. The doggo. It enters the battlefield with 3+1/+1 counters on it. And has Vigilance. So really good card. It's a 3/3 with Vigilance. And sometimes you have stuff that can like pull things for or fetch things for toughness or attack. So it being a 0/0 makes it very easy to get in some scenarios. So especially for white. So Gift of the Viper. Untap it. Put a +1/+1 reach counter and a def touch counter on it and untap it. Really strong card for one. Great removal. Okay, so sacrifice. The ring deals 2 damage to any target. Activate if you have 7 or more cards in your graveyard. I don't think that's a good card. Okay. Again, for Art Island, I don't think I've gotten an island yet. This one is a cool card. So there's an Eldrazi back here. Or is that the Eldrazi? Okay, I see it right here on the right where my thumb is. So yeah. School Umbridge. Munitions Expert. Kirik, nice. So this one's a but this is a foil, but obviously you see the symbol from the original set. Kirik is a very good commander. He's in a good amount of decks, or his own decks. Really interesting play style, and yeah, it's really good. So if you guys hear that in the background, that is my cat feeders beeping for food. So Kirik is $1. This one's foil, so it's not quite worth quite much, but I'll take it. Trench Post. I don't know what this is. For each locus you control. Is that a bad card? Post. extended art. There's a, yeah, 40 cents. So there's an extended art ripple foil version of this that's worth a big chunk. Well, unfortunately, this is not one of them. This is pretty art, but yeah. Disruptor Flute. Choose a card name. Oh. I have a feeling this is probably going to be a good commander card. $3. Not bad. Penny Sleeve. Is this the first pack that I'm not going to get value out of? Is this it? Flare of Fortitude. Ooh, I think this flare is worth a lot. This is pretty much a protect all your creatures card, right? So yeah, I think, nope, I lied. $5. Well, I wouldn't say lied. Well, it's not worth quite as much as I thought, but still a good card. Invert Polarity. I pulled this earlier in my pre-release. This one's a foil as well. This is the last card. So actually, this pack is my first dud pack. Well, I won't say first dud, but it's certainly has not paid for the pack. So for the foil, $5. I'll take it. So extend art foil. So looking at this one, Keurig, Flute. So yeah, that was a so-so pack. That one wasn't quite worth much. I think that's the first pack that I didn't get my money's worth out of. So we are down to the last 5 packs. So we're getting there. We're getting to the nitty gritty, down to the wire. Let's see here. So 4 more packs. No sign of Eldrazi's. You know, I've been really looking forward to pulling an Eldrazi or two. Not complaining much, just a little bit, but I would like to have seen Eldrazi's. You know, granted, I know if I want more of any particular card, buying the play booster would have been the one to do. So to go with, sir. That is on me. If I want the bling, then I get less of a chance of pulling it. A Horrific Assault, the artwork on it is so cool. It's almost like tattoo art. Kozilek's Unsealing. So, cool card. Mogmob. Twisted Riddle Keeper. Costs 8. What does this guy do? Emerge. Okay. So when he plays it, it's 5/5 flying. It stuns 2 things. So, not bad. Plains Full Art. Metastatic Angel. We saw that earlier. Curse Marauder. I believe we saw that too. Rasheen. We saw her again. Well, we're seeing her again, but this is a different print of the art. So pretty cool still. This is foil. I'll take that. This is a cool art. Omo, I don't think Omo's worth much, but she is a cool one of the precons, and that's probably why she's not worth so much, just because you can get a lot of copies of her. They have an extended art and borderless version. This one is $2 if it's not foil, and $5 is foil. Luckily, this one's a foil, so worth a little bit more. I'm gonna go ahead and put a penny sleeve. Oh, nice. So I put a 4 Emerald Medallion. So that's a decent pull. You know, since Wizards have they've recently printed a lot of medallions lately, and so they've really knocked the price down. The medallions used to be like $20, but with all these reprints of them, I think they're down to like $4 or $5. For the exception of like the jet medallions still holding some value, but so the other medallions aren't worth quite as much. Flare Fortitude. Okay, so we got the full art Flare Fortitude. Now the regular Flare is what you call it, $5, right? So the full art, so non-foil is $15. Foil would be closer to $25. So I think this one is only $15. But I say only, but that's a good pull. So I just pulled Grief. That's a really cool looking art. I'm not familiar with that symbol. Let's see here. Target opponent reveals their hand. Choose a non-land card from it. That player discards that card. I can exile a black card from my hand for its evoke cost. I don't know what. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what Reef does. Borderless. This is foil. Wow. Okay. Oh my gosh. This is a $42 card. I had no idea that Grief was worth so much. That's insane. Oh no, what? Okay. You guys can't see that. You guys can't tell. But this is a Grief borderless textured foil. My first textured foil in the pull. It's $67. Holy cow. That's beautiful. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Look at that. Sexy. It's a special guest card. That's what the symbol is. But man, camera doesn't really do it justice. Texture foil is so nice. That great pull. Holy cow. That's that paid for the pack. Right? Easy. Easy. Paid for the pack. Easy. You know, counting off the top of my head, I think I've gotten to like maybe like the $600 mark off the top of my head already for value, if not more, for some of these cards. I mean, that's a really good. This is a really good box. Like, even if I didn't have these last 4 packs. I mean, these cards are absolutely worth, you know, worth it in value, to say the least. So I jumped ahead. That one's not a token. It is what it is. Just let's go on with the show. But yeah, Grief, man, that Grief card, money. The card itself is already worth money, so the fact that it's a textured foil is that much nicer. Oddly enough, Blake, I have not been pulling many fetch lands on this out of this pack. This is certainly not a fetch land heavy pack. I know some packs or some boxes, people have pulled several fetch lands out of their boxes, but not me. I think I've only pulled 2 or 3 so far. So, Forest full art, sexy, unstable amulet. Some more energy matters cards. Brain Surge, really cool card. So draw 4, put 2 cards back on top of the library. Really cool card. I think this will see some play depending on the deck. Okay, I don't know what this card does, but let's take a look. It's my first rare. When you cast a spell, search your library for a land card, put it in the battlefield, then shuffle. When you cast a spell, if it was kicked, exile target land. Also does 2 things. That's pretty interesting. Okay, so $2, not bad at all. And I think for the foil, this one's foil, so I think it's worth more. So $3.50. I'll take that. $3.50. Okay. Pergoyf. Oh, and you know what? If you look here, see the stamp? Stamp against touching. So misprint, right? Misprint value. Maybe give it an extra buck or so. Pyrogoyf. Don't think he's worth anything. I don't know much about the Goyfs. Goyfs. Yeah, $1. 75 cents. So, bulk rare, right? Bulk rare. Strix. Okay, this is worth something. Because it's a 1 cost counter spell. Borderless. These are $10. If it was foil, it would be $20. So the foil certainly adds more value, brings more bling. So we got subtlety. Oh, what's that symbol? Used to $10. Subtlety. What is this one? Enters battlefield. Choose up one target creature spell. Controller puts it on top of the or bottom or top or bottom of their library. Evoke. I think this is retro frame. Yeah, subtlety retro frame. So normal is $23. Foil would have been $55. This guy, unfortunately, is not foil, so I'll still take it. Solitude, full art. This is another special guest card or special guest. What is that symbol again? Missed it. Well, anyways, let's take a look. Solitude, borderless. Oh wow, $35. Okay, so when enters battlefield, exile up to one other target creature. That creature's controller gains life equal to its power. Oh, so you can exile. So it's a path to exile built onto a creature. $35 for the non-foil, and not much more for the foil. So $37. Oh, wait, I lied. This is foil. So this is Eldrazi. Let's take a look. Okay, so this is $37. Paid for the pack. By a good amount, because between subtlety, Strix, Solitude, I mean, that's, again, like I said, really good value on these cards. So we're down to 3 packs. Ladies and gents, we are down to the final countdown. Did I put that song in your all's heads? Maybe. Solitude, great card. And the foil makes it look a lot nicer, Solitude. So had a top third token in the back. We're down to the last 3 packs. This is the third of the last 3. So we got 2 more after this pack that I just opened. So let's go ahead and flip through. Skoa, Cloudpack Rhino, Arcbound Condor, Colosseum, Cephalid, Mountain with the Eldrazi in the back, Gimme an Eldrazi, Peas, Sling Gang Lieutenant. Oh, that's a cool looking card. I don't think I've seen him yet, but retro frame. Argent Diaz with 2 oil counters on it. Oh, haven't seen an oil counter card in a while. Whenever 2 more creatures attack, put an oil counter on them. Remove 2 oil counters from Diaz. Exile another target non-land permanent. Its controller draws 2 cards. That's. It seems like you can abuse that somehow. Only $1. Okay, never mind. Maybe $2 because it's foil. Another Goyf. This one's extended art. Commander card, I think. Oh, you know, I am So $2, sorry. So it's someone's listing it for sale for $5, but only because it's probably hard to get right now. But TCG Player seems to deem it's $2. Okay, Monumental Henge. I don't think that's worth much. Now, granted, this one is borderless, so it might be worth, yeah, $2. $2 still deserves a sleeve. Flare of Malice. What does this card do? Oh, it's a flare. Sorry. Each opponent sacrifices a creature or planeswalker with the greatest mana value among creatures and planeswalkers they control. Not bad. $5. Certainly deserving of a sleeve. Oh, picking up stuff. Amphibian Downpour. It's a storm, costs 3, and it just makes creatures stronger or weaker. Sorry. It is extended art, so foil $3.50. So I don't think this pack is gonna. Yep, this pack is a miss. Let's see here. So 2 more packs to go. Guys, hang tight. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna grab a drink real quick. Hey guys, I'm back. Hey Ryan. Sorry, I had to run to the restroom and grab a drink at the same time. So I have not cracked anything serialized yet, but I have been pulling really good, strong, solid cards. I've gotten the value out of my box back already, and then some. So yeah, down to the last two. So we're gonna go ahead and crack these bad boys. Thanks guys for hanging in there and waiting. Sorry, I was gone for a little bit there. Yeah, I wish I could crack something serialized. Yeah, in terms of serialized cards, you know, it's like a one per case chance or something like that. So very, 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 very rare. I do not expect to pull one today based on the fact that I pulled a textured foil card. So yeah, here's me hoping, right? So sneaky snacker. Okay. Foil with the Eldrazi in the background. This one's cool one. If that heralds the end. Retro frame. Unholy Heat. Oh, Deserted Tempo. I think he's worth something. But yeah, thanks Buckler. Thanks for the best wishes. Hopefully I pull it as well. So it looks like I pulled a $2.50 card. Not bad. Not bad at all. Anomaly. Don't think that's worth anything. It's foil, yeah. 50 cents. Hairgast. I think I already pulled him already. Certainly, I mean, I'll take another one, right? Oh, so he's $8. So he's actually he's worth a normal sleeve. $8. Take that. What's behind here? Windswept Heath, another fetch land, finally. Haven't seen these in a while. This one is a extent art. Funny thing is, I have like 3 of these now. I think right now they're like $10, but eventually they'll go up in value. You know, like I said, all fetch lands are really good cards. They're staples in all sorts. And ooh, I pulled a 4 Sapphire Medallion foil. Look at that. And that's the last card. Wow. I don't think this one's worth quite as much as the other medallions. Sapphire Medallion borderless. So 16 bucks. Not bad. So for the normal, it's only $8. So this is double the price. Look at that. I'll take it. I'll take that bad boy. Again, Eldrazi Spawn and Spellgorger Weird. The back are my tokens, or is the token? All right. Last but not least, final pack, guys. We'll see if I have a little bit of luck on my side to pull some money out of this. Unfortunately, I did not pull an Eldrazi at all. So it is what it is. You know, I was hoping to pull at least one of them, one of the three big bads. But it is what it is. So we'll go ahead and show you the last token here in the back. You got a cute little tiger tabby looking cat. It is a foil, obviously. It's all the tokens of foil. So let's go ahead and flip it around and get down to business. So let's go ahead and flip through. We'll get to the full art land. And then from here, we'll see what kind of value holds up. Look at that. So, Nightblade, Fort Swamp, foil, Brain Surge. Again, cool card. I like Brain Surge a lot. I think it will see some play in certain types of cards. So, Unstable Amulet. Let me see. I don't know what it. I didn't really read it here. Uncommon. You get 2. Okay. Oh, you can play that card until you exile another card with unstable artifact. Oh, interesting. Cast a spell. Wow. For uncommon, that's pretty darn strong, actually. Didn't realize what it did. It wasn't really reading that too much. Okay, so Fanatic Ronus, I think he is worth a few bucks. This one's foil. So I think he's worth a little bit more, so $5. Deserving of a sleeve. Yeah, foil too, man. Good. Eldrazi Confluence. Look at that. Let's see. Choose 3. You may choose the same mode more than once. So target creature gets +3, -3 to turn. Exile non-land permanent. Then return it. Tapped under its owner's control. Create a 1/1 colorless Eldrazi sign creature. Sacrifice, add 1 colorless. Oh. I think that's worth anything. Oh, $5. Okay. All right, I stand corrected. $5. It's deserves a little sleeve. Unfortunately, I think it's just like little nickel and dimes. Ooh, got a Jet Medallion. I think this one's a non-foil Jet Medallion, so I think it is not worth quite as much as a foil Jet Medallion. But let's take a look. So Jet Medallion, borderless. Oh, I stand corrected. It's a $13.78 card. So, oh, the amulets are your number 1 want. The for Obnixis, nice. Okay, so this medallion's actually worth a lot more than I thought. It's $12. So I'll take it. Necro Dominance. I think Necro Dominance is, yeah, okay, it's the draw card, Necro Dominance. Let's see here. Necro Dominance. I can't tell if it's retro frame or not. It is retro frame. Wow. That is $36 card. Oh, you got it as soon as it dropped? Nice. I don't blame you, man. It's the time to get it now, so. Wow. Okay, 35 bucks, man. Paid for the pack. Pretty good, solid last pack, right? And then we got, a new card. Flare of Cultivation, full art. I think this is for foil. This is the last card. Let me, what's she looking? No, it's not a textured foil. It looks like there's texture to it, but it's just the foiling is interesting. Cultivation, but it is borderless, and it's really gorgeous. The foil is $30, so great pack for sure, right? I mean, you got two $30, $35, $30 card. Like, man. So, and then last but not least, Serval and the kitten. Very cute cat. Very cute kitty. And thank you for my kitty holder. This is also the MVP of the show. I'm gonna put that down. So let's take a look at what I got here at the Modern Horizons 3 collector booster. And I pulled aside, I sleeved some of the cards that I felt like were worth money. Certainly, I might have left some cards off by accident, not knowing, but to try to move the string along, I tried my best to pick out the ones that I felt were good pulls. So let's go ahead and take a look at the pull. So if you look here, these are all the sleeves I pulled. Anything with a red sleeve, I think it's worth some money. The clear sleeves are like a few bucks to $5, something like that. So let's go ahead and take a look here. So Flare, Cultivation, Necrodominance, Jet Medallion, Drazi, Fanatic, Sapphire, gorgeous, full art. Windswept, Hergast, Deserted Temple. I think this is a couple bucks, right? Dollar. Flare, like I said, a few dollars. $1 to dollar. Solitude, worth some money right there. Subtlety was worth a lot. Strix, a good value. Couple bucks here. Grief was my. So I don't know if you were here earlier, Buckler, but Grief is my textured foil. I'll have to remove this just to kind of show you. It's the one with the textured lines. See that? I don't know if you can tell. But this is like my chase rare. Yeah, super awesome pull. So this is the one with the textured lines or whatever. This is the special foiling of the card. So really good there. So Flare Fortitude, Emerald Medallion, Omo, foil, Rasheen, Invert, Flare again, Tube, Keurig. I think he's only like $1 here. So full etch Nadu. Oh. Full etch Nadu. Kudo not worth much. Ripples. Volatile, decent amount. Snow Covered Waste, I think it's $1. Meltdown, it's just commonly played, so that's why I pulled it. It's not worth much, I don't think. Kudo, not worth much. I don't know if you saw this either, Kalia. She, unfortunately, is just regular, not foil. So she's full art. Not foil, but still sick. Yeah, Nadia Nadu is a great card. I've pulled a couple of him, so been very fortunate. I pulled a regular foil of him, full etched of him, and then the full art of him. So really good pull for him. Polluted Delta. Okay, Nightmare. This is a foil 6. Can't really tell here, but he is foil. Rasheen, not worth much. Here's my Nadu. Here's the other Nadu. Fortunately, I think he's not foil, so yeah. Just regular. Aslak, full art. Not worth much, but Ugin's Binding. This is a foil. Ugin's Binding, so that's also money pull. Definitely worth. Oh yeah, this is my money card for this whole box. This is a foil Ugin's Labyrinth full art. Yeah, this is my big dollar one. This one would be worth more than even the textured foil I showed you a second ago. So yeah, Ugin, big bucks here. Ocelot's Pride, surprisingly worth a lot. Did not realize that. Um, Ashling, worth a lot to you. Soren, so I pulled a Soren. He's worth a pretty penny. White, not bad. Pluto Delta, obviously. A Priest, not worth much, but she'll be played. Same thing with Null Blast. Necrobloom, I think he will get played a good amount. Don't think he's worth too much, but he's a foil for art. Aslak again. Flare, so got a couple flares and a snow covered waste. So that's my pulls. I think I got a lot of really good like 30, you know, 30 $40 cards in here. I'm just trying to think of the ones that really stuck out to me. Nadu, it's worth money. Here's Grief. So Grief would be. I mean, yeah. I mean, all these wind up being worth really darn like I think that's $30 too. Sapphire, Necrodominance, Lair. So like, I'm sure I missed a few, but these I would say these are probably my top 4 pretty far. I think everything else is like in the 30s range, something like that. But overall, really great booster box. Really good value. And welcome, Anomaly. And unfortunately, you're at the very end of the stream, very end of the packs. So I just finished pulling everything and kind of showing off what I have pulled. So let's see here. Let's see if we get this a bit closer for you guys. All right. To see, certainly, I pulled a lot of other really good value cards. Just too much to show on one page. The camera here. I have a whole stack, a whole slew of cards. But Sapphire Medallion, really gorgeous art. The full art medallions, they did a really good job, and the foils do look great. They look that much better in my opinion. Definitely worth getting if you like the medallions of this set. My favorite out of all of them, I think, is the Jet Medallion, and second will be the Pearl one, the white one. So, but yeah, solid box, really good value. I pre-ordered this box, and so I was able to get it at a decent price, much cheaper. I won't say much cheaper, but a good amount cheaper than the $400 that they are going for now. Even at $400, if I were to have paid that price, I still would have made my money back and then some. I think, like without counting everything, I'll have to check. This is probably close to like $600, $700, maybe even more value I got out of this box. So about double for what I paid. I paid a decent price on it. So yeah, here's to luck from the Magic God. So thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate everybody hanging out and chatting and taking a look at the cards that I pulled tonight. But I'll catch you guys next time. I don't know when I'll be back to stream. Hopefully sooner than later. I haven't really streamed to play games much, but I've been doing a lot of pack openings. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and I'll catch you next time. Have a good night. Oh yeah, I forgot to. After all this talk, I'm not even showing my my face. So yeah, here. But yeah. Thanks everybody, and have a good night. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace. Thanks, Buckler. I'll see you, buddy.